This is a quick overview of a bathroom I installed in my unfinished basement here. When I designed the plan here, I kind of have it nestled slightly underneath the stairwell, and you can see that I outlined all my plumbing lines there in yellow so I could kind of figure out how I wanted to tie everything in, get everything sloped out to my main sewer line there. And you can see that I got the toilet. It's a 3/4 bath, right, since I have a stand-up shower instead of a tub, and then a single vanity. To start out, I went out and laid all my lines out on the floor, and then I went and rented a walk-behind cement saw, gasoline powered, which is obviously a little dicey in the basement, but if you vent it right, it works. Cut my slab, and then I manually busted that out by hand with a sledge and my little electric jackhammer here, and then slowly carted all the rubble out to the my rubble pile out in the yard. Once I got everything dug out, you can see that I did take on a little bit of groundwater because I think I'm pretty much at the water table at this point in the basement. Never gotten any higher than that, but I'm pretty close to the table there. Another thing I did when I had this, and this was the reason I dug up a good chunk of the floor, was to put in a backwater valve. So again, this prevents sewer water from backing up into my floor drains. We have a problem with the storm sewer overflowing into the septic, and then the septic coming up and we get sewage. So not always allowed, but something I did to prevent my basement from taking on sewer. Got all my lines properly angled and sloping at the 1/4 inch per foot. That's, by code there. Everything runs to the main sewer line there. That's about a 4-inch line. One thing I did when I replaced the slab is I did dowel into the existing floor there with number 4 rebar and get everything trying to tie that back in. And I did an okay job of my cement work there, my concrete work, replacing the slab. Here you can see the basics of my framing. Treated lumber on the bottom plate, regular 2x4s for the rest, Tapcon down into the slab, and then tied up into the joist there. Copper for all the plumbing, PVC for all my drain lines. All my wiring is GFCI protected, including the bathroom fan. For drywall, I use green board for both the ceiling and all the walls, and 1/2-inch cement board for my tile surround, and also 18 inches up the wall. My concern is for flooding, again, because it's a basement, so I didn't want drywall coming all the way down to the floor. You can see I had some weird profiles having to go around the beam and also underneath the stairwell. And for tile, I just used ceramic tile on the floor and tried to seal the slab as best I can with the hope that it can survive any type of water coming in. Subway tile for the tile surround, little cove and everything cut out there, and then a 3x3 foot shower base there. And there's my cove. For the shower, I used a rainfall head, and then I bought a prefab corner opening tub surround door there. Standard toilet. Did use that PVC border between the tile and the drywall, which looks kind of cheap. Probably would recommend stainless or bronze or something nicer. But this is kind of the finished product, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks.